Good Wednesday morning. I am Beth with Vintage Bandits Mercantile. I'm in the VBM Creative Studio. So we're kind of doing a little pivot and change to the business window. It says VBM Creative Studio because everybody's walking in looking for vintage things, and I'm the vintage thing. So when you join me, say hello. I would love to know that you're here on Facebook and YouTube. I so appreciate it. And I'm just going to dive right in and make sure that, and get us going because I'm kind of limited today. We're doing this really fun. In the morning, if you're local and you've got kiddos from till 10 a.m. before we even open, right after school lets you drop your kids off, we're doing School's In, Moms Win here on Main Street, a few of us. And we'll be making a really cute gallery wall. You can find that picture on my page here. I'll post one on YouTube as well. And you can come and make those, and they're lightweight, they're simple. You just paint them. We put a little clip on them. They're $8 for small, $10 for large. You can make as many or as little as you want, and you can make a really quick gallery wall someplace, and you can just take and clothespin your kids' pictures up from school, their artwork. So it's very easy to interchange. You can make them at your house. So that's what I'm doing. We also have all kinds of things with Ace Links, with the Amson's Coffee Bar, with Kaylin, with Kristen, with my Darlin and Company. So there's information online about that, and I will be sharing that when I get off here. So yeah, check that out. Also, I am recovering from a summer cold. I'm just gonna say my eyes look really frosted, and I am very, very distracted by it. So I don't know what that's going on, but they just look frosted to me, and I look like a 60 frosted eye. So I'm gonna point this camera down, get away from it. And so because I've been under the weather, let's get right to it. I've been hired to make a journal. A lady commissioned a journal for her trip to Ireland. And so I thought, I'm gonna work on that because I need to get it done. I've been puny. Let's just do some important stuff. I know I brought it over to the table. I just have to find it. The work table. If you're curious at all, I found it good, about what the behind the scenes, what it looks like. I posted 2 pictures of what you all never see, but what I am. You know, it looks, I don't think it's glamorous, but some people think, oh my gosh, look what they're doing. So I'm gonna point down. I'm gonna show you what I've come up with. If I've shared this before, remind me, because I'm a little off today. Just go let y'all know that. So let's get right to it, and let's get busy, and let's get some work done. And I will share my products that I'm using, how I use it, what you can do, how to get it, where I got it, so you can kind of do lots of different things. Good morning, Rachel. Thank you so much. I'm just battling a cold. I actually slept last night, which was fabulous, because I've been waking up, don't want to say that word, every day, every night, all night long. But I slept last night, and it was like, whoo. So if I can get that tonight, it'd be great, because tomorrow, it is not the company, y'all. Tomorrow is an 8 to 8 day. So I'm gonna need a little extra sleep tonight. All right, let's dive in. And there we go. My camera's a little off. I'm just off. I'm just crooked today. This is the paper. So here is the journal. Here's my issue. Okay, so this is the journal. This is the back one. I ripped this yesterday. And so I just added in this really cute, but I need to go back in, I think, and glue it. Maybe no, it's sticking, yay. Washi tape down. I'm going to sew in my signature right here. So that's gonna be good, but I was trying to sew in the signature and I just tore it right up here. So I'm just gonna make this as part of the design, and hopefully she's okay with it, because there's just not much else I can do. And right there's Ireland. So, all right. I'm not going totally like shamrock green or anything, so don't look for that. This is my signature, and I am I need to sew it in. So I think I have 14 pages. Let's just count one. Up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I need to turn around because I was about to draw it in upside down, and it matters. And this is a really cool page that I have out of an encyclopedia that I put on, that I made and I changed it a little bit so it's not copyrighted. But this is going to have the, it's going to have the signature right here. Now, if this gets in here and I hate it, we'll change it all. But what I thought I would do is just share with you all how I put in my signatures. And I need to make sure I get it right here lined up well. And I need to have it kind of stable. So I was stabilizing it yesterday, and that's what happened with my the tear, because I was tearing it. So I'm needing to get it nice and stable right where I want it to be, you know. So I need to get some kind of clip to attach. And yesterday I was crazy. I was just crazy. I'm trying to get that. Once I get the holes in, I'm fine. I'm gonna grab another clip. Hang on. Sorry. And if you can't hear me, please let me know. And if it's annoying, my voice, let me know that, and I'll just be quiet. You probably think there's no way she can be quiet. All right, so I think this gets it nestled down into the fold. And so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna measure anything because it's single signature, so it's uber easy. I'm just gonna put 5 holes through. And then, ouch, see, it's very sharp. Don't cut yourself. I did that. Yes, I did. Again, I just did it to myself again. Great. They're very sharp, guys. So just know that. These awls are super sharp. That's going to be a little bit cozy up there, but that is okay. Normally, I put my fingers between it. But today, like I said, I am not operating on a full bandwidth today. So, yes, the bandwidth is not really working all that fabulous. So, let's get this sewn in. I just stabbed myself. I just don't want to get blood on anything. I don't care about me, but I don't want to get blood on anything. But once we get it sewn in, then we can move on from that. Hello Dee, how are you? I am, so my voice, I kind of have my smoker's cough back. I don't know, it was summer cold, it's pretty deadly, it came from a 2.5-year-old. And then I shared it with my people, my one person who is on vacation with his papa and his family. And yeah, he is kind of sickly on his trip. So I'm like, awesome sauce. Thanks for sharing, Mom. And he keeps calling me. Sorry. Okay, let's do that. Maybe I'll be up here in the corner. So if you can't hear me, say you're too loud. I didn't get if I need to, I can get my microphone. I meant to get that, but it didn't happen. So there you go. Really cool trick. Always put this on the end where you're sewing and it won't pull through. And I learned that from Nick the Booksmith. So we are just gonna get this. I just did a 5-point stitch. What is it called? Many people use those. I don't know. It's pretty easy. It's just like in the middle, down to the bottom or the top. And you just kind of work your way front to back. and praying I don't have the pocket. We may be taking this apart completely if I goof this up. So I'm just gonna sew it in, and then we will check it out and see how bad of a job I have done. I'm hoping it's okay. If it's not, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're just gonna take that off because we don't need that anymore because it's pretty much done. I used to be amazed, and if you just slow it down, it's pretty fun to do. All right. There we go. Boom. Now, before I completely tie it off, let's make sure I haven't made a tremendous mistake. No, good. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You can also do it at the bottom and have dangles. I just feel like that would be a pain in the butt on vacation. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to put a little loop, or a little tie in here, like that, so she can see that it's hand sewn. And we'll just tie it off like that. Okay, let's see what this looks like now. And I know y'all are so tired of me doing journals. I get it. Okay, so first you're gonna say, hey Beth, there's too much, there's stuff sticking out there. Yes, there is. But some of this is folded in, and she can add to it. And I thought I would just leave it in and fold it back. Let's see how bulky it is. If it's too bulky, we will go in and just cut some off. We don't want to be too bulky, you know, but we also wanted her to have plenty of room, and yeah, to put whatever she wants in here. And if it's little, we're gonna put a silk put a little silk thing on there to tie it up. So there we go. So we have this, there's the signature. This is a pocket, and I left it open, and then this is a pocket, which is open. And then back here is a pocket as well. And so now I'm probably gonna wanna glue something over this since I've torn it everywhere. Thank you, Dee, that's so sweet. So I did double print on these, and this I can add something to, which I thought it might be fun to go in and add like something like this on that little, I love to go in and add something like a shorty on there. You know, maybe, I don't know. That one's fun. I did this with, I don't know what I did it with. Maybe. This is fun too. You know how I love a good, I wonder if we want to, I don't know what I want to do on that. So we're going to have to wait on that. I don't know. I just wanted to get this sewn in and done. But I also want to show you some things I did. Let's put this needle in here. Let's put all these. I got this little caboodle. I don't know if it is a caboodle. I will say I got this off of Amazon. It was just a kit for sewing, journal, and bookbinding. And this came from Dollar Tree. I don't know if they still have them anymore. I loved them. Let me show you what I've done. This was something we were going to do, but we're not going to do because I don't have bandwidth for that. We'll do that next week. Okay. Or maybe I'll go extra. Who knows? This didn't get put in. This did not get added, so we'll put that over there. I have some cute little, so I want to show you what I did. We can totally make this vintagey, which I probably will vintage up these two. And I made a bunch, these are cards you can get at Dollar Tree. Okay, guys? So they have all kinds colors. And so I did some as coffee dyed. And then I did some not in coffee dye, because not everybody wants it to look old and vintagey. So this is just like gold on it. But you add paper, you just add water to paper, and it just does something to it. So, and I did all colors, all different. Some were vintage, and I love how the ink runs on these, which is fun. This is a shimmer watercolor that I did. And this is kind of, can you kind of see? Kind of. It was bubbles. And I was blowing bubbles, and I was trying to get, this one's a little better. Can you see that? Let me see. Yeah, if you blow bubbles, and I added alcohol inks to it. Yeah. And this was just a splatter. I just was I was just playing around. I had these as before I was sick. So that's a kind of fun blue and pink bubble one. I thought, oh, those are cute. And you can do anything with them, all right? And this was just a notepad from the Dollar Tree. Look at those fun colors, that green. I'm trying not to go all shamrocky, so I'm going with golds but this is the same thing. There's a few bubbles, but I like just getting it wet. Totally changed the paper, so there you go. Those are fun finds at the Dollar Tree. If you were curious, I can drop a link. I don't know if they have them online or not, but we may use some of those. And you can use them plain. You can just wet them with water, and they still kind of get fun, and they kind of go different. So let me show you the papers I used. Okay, this is a digital from the Digital Collage Club I'm in. This is the back of something I had. This is a coffee dyed paper that I did myself, and I liked it because it had a little green tinge, which is fun. And this is just graph paper. This is another two. I had this background, and this is from Digital Collage. Same thing here. I bought backgrounds. It may be Digital Collage. I am unsure, but this, I know this is. This is just some gold vellum that I have. Amazon. I'll make sure it's in my Amazon store. This is Digital Collage Club. This is just from a book. It's an old page from a book, which is fun. This is from the Digital Collage Club. This is just from packs of paper I think I bought from the T Word that I don't buy from. This is fun. This is about Ireland, the Emerald Isle, which I thought was fun. And this is just an old calendar thing, or it's a teacher classroom thing, which is fun. And this is, just green ledger paper, which is always fun in a journal. And then the rest are the same thing. Good morning. Good morning. So, and this is just dictionary page that I stamped on. You can totally do this with all your stamps. We did it last week. Remember, we did all that fun stuff. This was also a legal size file folder from the Dollar Tree. And I just covered it in pages. And I'm kind of going green, but not trying to make it travel-y. Like kind of travel-y. And that's a little Frenchy, but I didn't have anything. I didn't have Gaelic, so anyway, whatever. And I found these pages, which are fun. All these little pieces that will be good in the book, which just might go on one of those small pages. And these little envelopes, and I thought this lace would be cute. I'll probably throw this in there. It's just little page papers. This is fun. That's already made into vintagey looking things, which I hope this lady likes vintage. She gave me full creative directedness of it. Is it 10:45? Yes? Our thing? Yeah. Okay, awesome. Thank you. My partner in crime is here, so love that. I'm trying to talk her into doing a live with me one day. Paper crafting, because that's her favorite thing. She does amazing things with jewelry, permanent jewelry, and custom. And she's great at picking out books. So if you need book selection, Tiny Bird Books. If you need jewelry, Ace Links. Go check her out. Please go follow her as well. We're always building. Okay, so let's just age this stuff right here. This will be fun. I love to age these. So here's the new. And then let's make them look old. Looks like they've been loved before. Just give them a little character, you know? Age makes character of things. If you join, please say hello on Facebook and on YouTube, and please ask me any questions. I'm not great at rattling today because I've had one good night's sleep. You know when you're older and once your kids start sleeping and then you get sick and you have a cold and you don't sleep for 3 or 4 days and then you finally get that one sleep. It's like being with your baby and they finally sleep through the night, but you need like 3 days in a row to get caught back up. I feel that's the only thing I can compare this kind of feel to. So what do I know? What do I know? I don't know nothing about it. But we're gonna use this distressed ink. So this would be fun. You can write notes, stick it anywhere. I left this open. I left this uncovered all night, probably for 4 days. So, yeah, I'm just gonna put a little ink on it. We're gonna re-ink it up. And there we go. This is oxide, so it is movable with water. It's really cool. I remember when I knew nothing about the Distress Inks or oxide. I was so stupid back in the day, y'all. Anyway, let's let that soak in, and let's look for some cute numbers to put on here. Do I even have those with me? I don't know. Maybe. I'll find one in here. Tell me what you're working on. Dee, Rachel, what are y'all working on? Give me the details of that, please. Love it. We need a little something number just to go across the top here. Like it's an old file number or something. And I have a bunch somewhere else. It's fun. Somewhere else. I'm going to use that right there. Maybe use... Okay, I've got some options. Tell me what you're working on, please. That's so cute. Let's put these out here and see. So I'm looking at these little numbers right down here, and that's what I'm needing to go right there. So, and this one already looks really good and grungy, so I'm just gonna trim that off. I think I have it doubled up. Let me see if I can. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Oh, good. Yes, I love a gel plate. D, fun. You know, I've seen people make homemade gel plates. I've not done that, but a good gel plate gives you lots of options. I did watch somebody the other day just paint a picture on it, and I guess it gives you the background, but I thought, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just paint it on a piece of paper? That's my only, I was kind of like, don't know about that. But what do I know? I'm gonna add that right on there, and it'll look nice and vintage, and she'll be ready to go to use it. If she wants to, she can pretend like it's, I don't know, she just wanted a little journal for her trip. And so I try to get people to take them as they go, and then they don't have to worry about it when you get back, because I never fill mine up. Never. So we're gonna let that dry, and then we'll do this back. So that one's done. We'll save these in case we need to age or add something to anything else. And I think what I want to do is take this piece right here and glue it to this shorty right there. And then we'll have that, a little flip out. Yeah, and so you'll see that cute right there. Okay. So what are you using on your gel plates, Miss D? And I just sewed this in. Oh, that's right, Rachel. I would love to see a picture of those. Have you shared those? Are you in our creative group, creative club, or tribe? I don't know what it's called. I'll go look for it. I would love for you to share that, or tag me. If you make it public and tag me, I'll see it. Or message me and send it to me. I'd love to see. Love it, love it. So this gives you a little space to make and put. It's kind of harder, so if you wanted to do, she could easily, we could glue this up and it'd be a pocket, but I think that might be a little awkward, so don't do that. And this is the other side of it, and she can just write on it. So there we go. Got that taken care of. There's little pockets in here, and I thought about maybe adding some here, but I feel like that's just too much. Let's just give them to her so she can keep things in it, you know, like she can. Let's put a little pocket, and we'll just add in a bunch of little envelopes. If she has little things, she can just keep them in versus having it flip out and be a pain in the patukas. So let's do that. I think that would be way better. These are coin envelopes. You can get these from Amazon, I think. Oh, yes. Love it, Dee. I love using your botanicals. That's fun. Totally. From your garden. Good job. Is there anybody on Facebook with us? I forgot to send it out to my Telegram tribe. You know, honestly, guys, I'm just happy to be here. But if you watch this in the replay, make sure to tell us, all right? Because I'd love to see that. We're just gonna do 3 of these because I like to do odds. And then we'll put some kind of cute little label on here or something. And let's do so she can label it however she wants to. I should have brought my little label stamps out. Do I have them over there? I do not. All right, and we need a little pocket, so let's make a cute pocket right here. Just a little grab and go pocket. Or maybe on this one. And this is easy to go in. These you want more secure. It should be right there. And then we can just add these in as well. They're already doctored up. And they should fit. Do they fit in there? Maybe not. Maybe we'll just add them here. I just wanted to give her lots of places to stash things. To stash any items she might want in here. So, and I will do a flip through of it finished before I send it off to its new home. So let's figure out a fun little pocket. I just found this. I don't even know where this book came from, but it's a 6x6, and I thought, well, those are cute little cards. That might be a fun little tuck. There's a bunch of those. And I want to tell you all about a new ruler at the Dollar Tree. You know I love their metal rulers, but I keep losing mine. And I've lost another one. But they have a new plastic one that you can see through that's really sturdy. And you can actually see what you're tearing through it, which is kind of cool and handy when you can find it. But I organized myself away. Okay, so I think what I want to do is, I want it to be kind of, let's see, right here, we just want it to be a tuck. So let's just fold it in half. Surely I can do that. I'm quitting after this. Good morning. Thank you. This lady hired me to make her a journal for her trip to Ireland. That's okay, don't worry about it. Share it on, you can just copy and paste on YouTube and send it to a friend that loves to craft. That would be awesome. That would be a huge help. So you don't have to do Facebook or anything. You can just say, hey friends, this is one of my favorite. If you have any crafty friends, just text it to them. I'm sure they'll love seeing me, but maybe they will. Yeah, so I'm just making a little tuck spot, and I can't find my awesome new ruler that's like splatter, and it's so cute. We're just making a tuck spot for some envelopes to store whatever she might want in it. And we're gonna put that there. And then I'm gonna call it quit because this is not my best day. And I didn't want to cancel because I'm taking Wednesday and I'm keeping to it. But I couldn't have done it yesterday. I was in a literal coma yesterday, so that would have been. Summer colds, I feel like, are worse than anything because they're unexpected. So we've got these cute little coin envelopes. I am going to decorate them up, and we've got this awesome little file. It's not a file, but it's like a little block or something. And I will do a little zhuzhin with numbers and all kinds of fun things on there. But she can go in and she can add these anywhere. This would have been a cute pocket, Beth. And then you can just tuck it right here. But I will zhuzh each of those up. And then we'll also give her these little envelopes with things in there. We'll see. She may not be such a fan, but I'm gonna do a thing out here. I'm gonna cover this with some fabric. I have a really cute green and white fabric. I think that'll work. And then put a label that says Ireland and then date 2025. She can put the dates. It's gonna be fun. So anyway, I will let you go. Let's get this perfect. Yeah. And it's Becca's birthday. So I've got to go. All right. Y'all take care. Be blessed. And go follow me if you want to get notifications and everything. All right. Thank you so much.